Yeah, let's just go through some unique storylines that have developed since Friday. Belichick, he's going to coach next year. Enjoy whatever you're enjoying with him on TV or on whatever platform he's on. He's on everything.
Big boss man.
He's going to be on the sidelines next year. He's already put his staff together, led by Josh McDaniels, who will be his assistant head coach and offensive coordinator. Here's the burning question. I mean, we're going to have some jobs that are going to open. As we sit here on a Monday afternoon, it's a bye week in Jacksonville. I am surprised they've not yet fired Doug Peterson, the head coach, in the wake of 2-8 and just a catastrophe. That being said, it's a bye week. So if they don't get him on Monday, they might fire him on Tuesday. Anyhow, Jacksonville could be open. Giants, Jets, Dallas Cowboys, maybe the Raiders. Here's the burning question. You know what Belichick did, 6 rings and all that with the Patriots, because you know he had Tom Brady. But he did not do a great job drafting. So when Brady left, retired, went to Tampa, went on TV, New England fell apart, and then Belichick eventually vacated the job, was forced out. If you're one of these teams that's going to be looking for a head coach, would you hire Belichick strictly as my coach? Or would you give Belichick, based on track record 6 rings, full player personnel authority? That's the burning question for these teams that are going to have vacancies. You really think Jerry Jones would cede power, decision-making, player personnel power to Belichick? Interesting conversation point.
I'm not really sure if Belichick's the answer. Maybe the game's passed him by, because without Brady, he's nothing. He's just a dude, like a defensive coordinator. So is he really the hot commodity?
Well, a lot of people think he is, just based on track record, and dude does have 6 rings. So keep that in mind. Belichick's name is at the forefront of any conversation about coaching opening. Second storyline, Dallas Cowboys. This is really intriguing. Dallas Cowboys still have a head coach, but most everybody's opinion, Mike McCarthy and entire staff, all on the final years of their contract, are all going to be let go. Deion Sanders to Dallas. Michael Irvin is preaching to Jerry Jones, Neon Deion, Coach Prime to Dallas. So Deion had the lousy first year of Colorado, brilliant second year of Colorado. His kids leaving CU to go to the NFL draft, and Coach Prime is rumored to be leaving Boulder at the end of the season. There's a big sales pitch there. Third name, Tennessee Titans. Awful team. What's their record? 2-8, 3-7, whatever. It shows what a hell of a coach Mike Vrabel was.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Vrabel, of course, is on the street. He's acting as a consultant this year. I would assume he'll be somebody's head coach next season. That ex-Tennessee Titan coach is somebody you need to pay attention to. Minnesota Viking logo. It's not about their head coach. It's about their defensive coordinator. Brian Flores, architect of great defenses, used to work for Belichick. Brian Flores had good success in Miami, then got fired. He's rebuilt Minnesota's defense. Brian Flores wants to be a head coach next season. Flores is a hot name. Fourth one is the Washington Commanders offensive coordinator. Didn't do well first head coaching job, had flashes. Talking Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, yeah.
He's a hot name that's out there, too. And he's the one that's directly responsible for the X's and O's of what Jaden Daniels has become as maybe rookie their candidate in the NFL. So those are all things coaching storylines, but at the top of the list obviously has to be Belichick's name. Would you hire him as coach and general manager, or just as coach? Do you think Jerry Jones would give up power? Go ahead, John.
The top story that you listed is Coach Prime, man. If Coach Prime back in the NFL, this would be great. I don't know, Dallas is pretty conservative, and Jerry Jones likes to run a tight ship. I don't know how much that would really go over. The comment I want to make is on the Vikings defensive coordinator, Brian Flores. Wasn't he the one that was involved in the head coach racial discrimination situation?
Yes, the lawsuit is still there.
Yeah, it's still
and
cooking.
It's going to trial. Yeah,
Good.
He's suing the NFL and Roger Goodell in 3 different clubs, and there's a couple of other African-American coaches who lost their jobs, who thought they had other jobs to be hired, did not get hired. They're kind of part of this whole racial discrimination thing. But Brian Flores wants to coach in the NFL, and there are pretty good credentials there.
Yeah, I mean, say what you will about the Rooney Rule and everything else, but it was clear that that was a dog and pony show, that interview that Brian Flores went, because they had already picked someone.
Yep.
So hopefully he gets a chance and be able to prove himself.
Okay, you're an NFL fan. You want to talk about Belichick. What do you think about Belichick and his rings? Would you grant him power of authority to be coach and general manager, or just coach? Could you imagine? And the Raiders have always hired the shiny object. Can you imagine shiny object, Neon Dion, shiny object, Belichick. But would Tom Telesco, the new general manager, give up all of his player personnel power to allow Belichick to move to Las Vegas? It's fascinating.
Does Tom Brady kind of whisper in Telesco's ear?
Oh, if that's the case, then I guess Belichick wouldn't be going there. Okay, all things football hirings. Jump on board, Fans Forum. When